Okay, looks like we're back. That was really dumb. I don't know why we suddenly had a power outage. Because last night that was stormy, not tonight, so I don't get it. Anyway, I was thinking before we lost the stream, probably not a big deal to just leave it. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna be letting Dorothy get attacked to the point where 6 extra D will actually matter. So, I might, well, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna want to go beyond the current authority or like battalion that she has. I'm not sure if there's many B-level authority magic battalions. I might still push Reason anyway, see what her A spell is. Yeah, let's do that.
I got it? Good! You're quite the motivator, Professor. Everything went pretty well today. Everything went pretty well today.
Thanks for the welcome back.
I appreciate your coaching, Professor.
Oh, what do we do with these other 4 activity points? I guess we fix Ash's authority, even though we probably aren't even gonna end up using him again.
I've learned a lot. So this is how it's done.
I've come to understand a great deal.
And we'll just do authority for Ash and Lawrence.
I'm beginning to... This was hardly a challenge.
Then we can do... And Lola's authority and flames, I guess.
You're so good at teaching that you make me jealous.
Like, I may actually end up deploying Ash here and there, but chances are we won't have enough deployment slots for him most of the time. Although he will probably stick around as an adjutant.
Look, Professor, we did great!
And no one leveled anything. Great. Okay. Paladin. No base stat increase, so.
A new path to tread.
Haleguard already got his. Ferdinand to Paladin. Increasing his base speed by 2. You know you're slow when Paladin gives you a big speed bump.
A true noble never fails.
Yeah, I get the feeling he's supposed to be faster, but for whatever reason he's just not been keeping up. He's in better shape now, but that was a little bit worrying, not gonna lie.
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like cicadas in midsummer's air.
Cicadas? Those noisy little bugs that swarm about, endlessly mingling with one another?
Oh, good point. I will revise. My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like a swallow in midsummer's air.
Migrating birds. Never sticking around for long. Always off to find love somewhere else.
Oh, no, what I meant was,
Oh, Ferdinand, you're just not yourself today. You don't seem focused. Your poetry lacks poetry. Perhaps a break is in order.
Yeah, she might just be bringing a little bit of baggage in.
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden opportunity.
Pardon me?
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
Ferdinand, what?
Why, yes, we are, aren't we?
You see, Manuela, I have long admired you.
Is that a fact?
I saw you perform countless times while you were with the opera company.
Oh, I see. So what did you think?
The figure you cut, that heartbreaking voice, I was mesmerized. That is why I am tongue-tied. I am nervous about speaking to you alone, after idolizing you for so long.
There's no need to be nervous, Ferdinand. That songstress you recall is long gone. I get nervous too, you know. But I want you to feel relaxed around me. Understood?
Yes, yes, I promise to try.
You're really full of surprises, you know that? I assumed you'd be more interested in combat than the arts. Come and chat sometime? I'd love to hear more about how my performances mesmerized you.
Well, that was a little awkward. Sweet, sweet shoes of the wind. Probably I need to repair a bunch of this stuff. How many more skills are we gonna need? Halo Girl doesn't need any. Lilith probably doesn't need any. They're gonna be going for Masters. So we need one for Hubert. How many seals do we need? We need one for Hubert, one for Leonard, Casper. That's it. I think, yeah. But I don't think we actually need to buy more advanced seals at this point. Yeah, we could probably wait on the rest. Should be on top. Okay. Guess the forge is follow. Yeah.
Professor.
Got a speed carrot. Nice. Huh. 5-star. Fruit seeds, huh? Try it. Wow, we're getting good yield out of that. You know what, we're gonna do Pegasus Blessings.
Hello there.
Hi there!
Yes. Now that we have power. I guess we should still train riding. Train riding and... Well, I guess we have to choose riding or bows since Hanneman's are only training for the two of those. That's annoying. Like, really annoying. Well, I guess. I mean, we can get more lance training with setup, but that doesn't actually help us go for what we want. Alright, see you in a bit, cat.
You've lost Manuel. We can't. You're a very.
We're gonna do riding because it's harder to level up. Man. I might hang on to the Melange gem. Even though, actually I'm not even sure who I'd pass it off to. Probably an argument for Edelgard. Ferdinand doesn't really need it. Hubert... probably not. And I'd probably not. Caspar could arguably need it. We do need to move that brawling before, although I guess B plus might give him a reasonable pass chance. I mean, Bernie would possibly want it for the riding, but otherwise, like, she's already at A plus opposed. Yeah, I guess arguably Petra for flying as well. So I guess we'll keep it on Violet for now.
First Tomat, both to it was as if thinking of it how they managed.
I guess we could also do Authority with setup. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Because the sooner we can get to that one battalion. Oh, which reminds me. Doesn't seem like there's anything too interesting about them, aside from, I guess... At level 1, it's got a whole bunch of... It's got a 7 charm bonus, which is pretty significant. Also, Assault Troop is a pretty good gambit. Althea's still not... Oh, she did reach A. Right. Let's change her over to... Evil Repelling Company. Yeah, lose out on 3 magic attack for a bit here, but that's fine. She'll make up for it pretty quickly. Let's put... Rena's not high enough for it. Okay, well, I guess then... Pass it over here. The Knights of Spirits.
Professor, forgive me. Just know that.
Yeah, we're gonna train swords just cause.
Professor.
Okay. I want to build specifically Dorothea's and
Look at how fancy the professor is, dining with 2 stars of the stage. You must be flattered, no?
We can't sing and dance our way through the meal, but do you like the opera, Professor?
that's some cute dialogue. Okay, otherwise we need Edelgard and Linhardt haven't had their beat yet.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Yeah, like for the most part we just do it in whatever order. So Ash with Caspar or Petra would get us a B somewhere down the line. I think I'm more interested in Ash with Petra. It might be funny to see him argue more with Casper. Are we gonna get them to align at all on any of their food? That's not that. I actually had a carrot. We could do the vegetable past the salad. Alright, well whatever, we're just gonna do whatever we need to do to refill motivation then.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I would be liking that greatly.
Okay, so still need Hubert, Ferdinand, and Bernadetta. Nice. Hold on. Do I still think He's fairly limited with the Black Eagles. I'm looking forward to whatever else she has to say to Edelgard, though.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Bernie and Ash, or well, whoever else, really. Just need to make sure it's Bernie. No, Bernie and Ash lines up like right there. Who'd have think it?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Okay. Well, we don't really have anything else left to do at that final activity point, so let's... Wait, I guess we still have Hubert. Forgot about him. So yeah, let's try to get Hubert. We'll just align whoever happens to. First one who happens to match with him. Hubert and Lorenz it is.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom, for all I care.
A broom?
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
Good job telling the Imperial Princess that she's a nuisance.
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you? As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
You look really bad for Edelgard there.
That's...
Professor? Professor, a pleasure to see you. I've never been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness. While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too? I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you. I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels? Oh, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it. You think so too, don't you? Really? So if I couldn't find anybody else, you'd marry me?
That's a new variation to this conversation.
Oh, don't worry. I can tell by the look on your face you didn't mean it. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest, do I look old? No, not possible. I'm the songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men professed their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks. I knew I was right. I'd be in real trouble if I weren't this beautiful. Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality?
Yes, we're shipping her with Hanuman.
I know you're trying to find a way to say it gently, but you think there's a problem, don't you? I suppose I can be a bit unkempt. I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes. But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws? Are you saying I'm perfect as I am? Come now, you'll make me blush.
Well, that's an interesting variation. Okay. I guess could probably do flying real good. Actually, he still is going to need yeah, 8 axes and 8 flying. So do a split goal, I guess. Since flying is relatively farther behind, I'm gonna get her that.
I still have much to learn. I still have much to learn.
That went way better than expected.
I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring. Thanks for the help. I got it right? Phew. I did pretty well today. I have understanding. You are giving me praise? I will get more soon. You have my thanks for your support. I have understanding. I am closing in on expertise.
Holy
I
crap.
have understanding.
He's
You
on a
have my
roll.
thanks for your support. I've got to keep working hard.
There's 2 more points. I guess we'll keep doing the lines the same for him.
I am beginning to understand. I appreciate...
And I guess you don't want to do Hubert.
It's all in hand. Flattery will get you nowhere. It's all in hand. What?
Rough.
We did it!
Ah, it's clear to me now.
Ooh, rally resistance. That might actually be quite useful in some. Let's buy like a dozen more. It's probably close to all we'll really need. Miracle Beat. Increases luck. It maybe means something better, but oh well.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Oh no.
Well,
You've lost. Man, we can't. You're a.
And it feels like we're making very little progress toward that.
First, both. It was as if thinking of how they managed such a.
Always good to get a great roll, though.
Excuse me. Professor, I know. I forgive. Just know that.
Practice yields results.
Oh, anti-monster sword skill, but don't know how often I'll be swapping that in.
Professor.
I know why you sat us next to each other. You want to see who can eat more quickly.
Ferdinand, please stop making everything a competition against me.
What fun dialogue.
Ooh, eating delicious.
Heber and Casper and
I can eat so.
I would be like.
maybe Ferdinand will choke if we make him eat as fast as he can to beat it. Like, maybe. Are we running out of ingredients at Great Lakes?
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Everyone's goals are maxed out for motivation. Let's... I guess we could do choir. That at least raises our authority a bit.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Lo! Get it? Lo!
And... yeah, whatever, we'll try something with man. probably just swords.
Hey, you.
I don't think there's anything else we want.
Right. I wonder.
Faith or flying? Yeah, we're gonna go swords.
Professor, I know where the enemy is. Where Solon is. They're in a place called the Sealed Forest, close to the monastery. The Archbishop is gathering the knights to begin a search. She's doing so in secret, behind our backs. She must be afraid that a thirst for revenge will compel you to seek them out. Now that you know, will you give us the order?
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, our professor is not acting out of revenge.
Yes, Samurai Knight. Or rather, Swordmaster, just hanging out.
Sending us out there is the most strategic move we can make. You can't deny it. Most of the knights are still far away. Not only does our professor wield a hero's relic, but there is no one here who is more powerful. Seteth and the few remaining knights can't leave the monastery unattended. We have fought under our teacher's command countless times. We are the most effective army here, and we are already prepared for battle. We have no idea what the enemy is plotting. We must act now.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy? Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the Sealed Forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
Let's go, my teacher. Whatever happens, do not lose your conviction out there.
Okay. It's actually going to be a long battle, so... Let's finish. And it'll go take the best key here. We're gonna want her to fly over and open that chest that's hiding way off in the corner. I actually want to repair that silver bow. It might just because this is gonna be a prolonged fight. I deposited that. Iron though. There we go.
We are now within the sealed forest. We must not let our guard down.
Professor, we'll avenge Gerald for you, no matter what.
Remember, it is a bad idea to get distracted by revenge.
I have readiness. Our enemies will be taking... we will take our enemies down.
Well, it's not like we have any other missions this month. I suppose this is as good a way as any to spend our energy.
Lindhart spending energy? We'd better finish this fast before the pigs start flying everywhere.
Lower your voice. The enemy could be close.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Professor, I know I'm the one who insisted we come here, but don't doubt for a moment that the enemy is waiting for you.
Lady Edelgard, what are you saying?
What other objective could they possibly have? We have no clue what kind of trap is waiting for us. Please be careful, my teacher. We can't afford to lose you.
The enemy is strong, but you will prevail. You must.
Well, Ferdinand doesn't see himself as being distracted by trying to show up Edelgard. So of course he wouldn't realize it. Okay, so there's monsters here, so I guess we'll pull out Muscle Alliance again. Oh yeah, Shamir isn't available, that's fine. Like Lorenzen.
Look there! Demonic beasts! I suppose they aren't holding back.
Hello, you're here! Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like. Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you. Oh no.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Leave it to me.
I think we're gonna rally there, but
That's my cue.
I don't think Bernie's gonna have a chance of missing. Oh,
As you wish.
not a big deal.
Stay focused.
I will get the victory.
I will prevail.
Put me in there.
Battle.
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape.
Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
That was actually a pretty low hit there. Yeah. Alright, she has that now. Who has... I guess I have a culture now. I don't think anyone else has it. Bernie does. You don't have to use Bernie.
It's dangerous. We have this covered.
He's less likely to be in the fray later, so we'll save Silence and Culture for after.
Appreciated.
Probably should have fired first, or whatever.
The noble standard.
Yay, now he's getting better rolls.
Let the lesson begin. Another step forward.
Good level. Could use speed, but let's not get too greedy.
You see that?
Can't move into the bush, so you can actually just be fighting one. But I should be able to take hits from both anyway. I guess it's two archers too. You can pull one off the bottom.
I needed that. Oh no.
You know, we're gonna give this to you. Give me your
For Lady Edelgard.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, it worked! Stronger than this?
That was not a great level. Casper's actually been doing pretty good for level, so
Well done.
I get that. occasionally hit that when I want to left click over. $50 bulk. This guy shouldn't be able to do anything to that. Should to mess with the bird.
Got him!
I forgot that causes that entire section to hang around.
Right makes money, right?
Is full of victory.
You're making me look bad.
Hooray, speedrun. Apparently we weren't quite close enough. Oh well, I guess we'll just take the hit. Probably want to let the beast close in one more turn anyway. Is that one brigand just coming straight through the center? You take her like 3 turns to get through the bushes.
Your defeat was inevitable.
This might end up being a good one to hit with Ferdinand once they close in. Who's the current MVP of the Eagles? Wow, nice body blocking each other. I will say Bernie's consistently being really useful. Otherwise, probably Edelgard. Petra's been really consistent with the doubles, but her strength leaves a bit to be desired. I really want to hit these guys here. Because I guess we gotta get someone else in the range. I could do assembly. Well, Petra's gonna be stuck there if I do that. You know what? I could just use Dorothy's. Then we need to hit it with something else. Which then we can hit that in the back. I guess the flyers should be able to reach too. Pretty much anywhere we want.
Let's use our heads.
Well, I'm willing to have to deal with hoping with the other stats if her speed is good. Not much different from having to hope we get good speed on other units anyway.
Don't have time for this. Ha!
Well, that's one way to do it.
What a jump!
Yes, Lycidia continues to be the best.
The mark of nobility.
You fought well.
Birdie machine gun go.
I will not be stopping.
Strength. That's not strength.
But I will not misplace my heart.
That is still considerable speed.
Hardly worth my time.
I can play it. Yeah, Birdie's got one of the more interesting crests and the more useful ones. Kind of a shame that it can't be consistent though, so it's not really something to rely on. Give it to Emblem. Yeah, I guess it's easy enough just to... Casper here, or attempt here. Spend extra, an extra turn moving if we need to. I really want to get everyone who can. There is potentially eligible for advanced classes up to level 20. Yes, I know the crests are designed to be inherently inconsistent, which is why I tend to not like to consider them at all. At least when I'm using them. Obviously, I'm usually careful about letting the enemy have potential crest procs on me. Yeah, I guess there is the whole canon can't use a relic thing. But I guess I was talking strictly about the proc effects. 'Cause yeah, at least the ability to use those weapons is a consistent part. Otherwise, the effects, well, some of them are pretty powerful. I don't like to depend on them. I guess burning another game. No. Dorothy. That's okay, we can stick her out there to fight again. It's pretty not having a skill or a crest might have been useful for proccing her personal. That's interesting and funny thought.
Any experience is worth having.
Hubert finally got to double-digit charm.
Don't waste my time! I'll crush you down!
The double crit.
Your skill is impressive.
I know, right? Hubert has low charm and a personal skill based around Gambit. So bad.
Unexpected.
Other than Bernie need healing. Need to get that a little bit for unhurt. Yeah. I did notice that Eligard can't use magic with her unique class, although it kind of probably wouldn't matter for this run, because probably not using her armor with her. Because it's probably not a good idea. Also, Wyvern's still allowed to do dumb things with her axe, so that's what we're rolling with. Kind of scattered here. Guess we'll take a turn to regroup for Stride.
Sweet of you.
Please, I still use a second point. Under 95 avoids, I think Bernie can actually get through that.
You can't lose. You can do it.
Well done.
Almost perfect hit rate.
Oh, how cute! You're trying so hard. But now it's time to die.
I love how a closer can work on her, because then it's like, whoops, harmless. Let's see, who do we need to? Yeah, I was thinking of having Halo guy doing. Or rather, just poker.
Huh? What are you... Are you here to kill me?
I am. Prepare yourself for death while you still can.
Yeah, she doesn't have advantage in any of her skills there. It's really hard to look at Krania in this game after playing Hero so much and not think that she's always gonna have advantage.
You're a fool to be so brazen. You'll never avenge your father at this rate. I'll have to kill you too, with my own hands.
She's surprised that Edelgard's fighting against her, but it's kind of weird that she is. I mean, she knows that the professor is gonna bring the Black Eagles over, so what else did she expect?
I have so far left to go.
But how? How could I really lose? To a lowly creature like you?
Well,
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Have no fear, Krania. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it. The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
Yeah, for sure, horrifying sound effects.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
But I think that's the point, since he basically just punched through her chest.
That could only have been magic. What happened to our professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
You're lying! Our professor is alive, I know it!
That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
It is hard to fathom that our professor would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
You're already boasting a victory, but know this. If you did use such devious tricks to stop our professor, I swear that you will regret it.
I cannot help but agree with her this once. Even if our professor is trapped in darkness, that is not the end of their story.
I will not forgive such arrogance. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool! What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense. Apologizing won't make things right! This darkness is terrifying! As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet, there is no other choice. Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god. My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis, she who died and then returned. There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own. And so, I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear. When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound. Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
So the Fellstar consumes even the darkness itself.
It's not Super Saiyan 3, not enough forehead. I'll take your word for
Professor,
it.
it is you, right? I knew that you would always come back to us. I'd like to ask about your appearance, but for now, let's dispose of our enemies.
I am a Swan Viola, and I am a Super Sithis. Her mid.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This should be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
Even with Stride, it's not far enough for him to reach. Oh well. Oh, Fever, take care of that.
You could have at least tried.
I guess we don't need to see Jasper closer.
Helpful.
More or less sets us up for another stride if I need it. Well, I'll probably just do the usual, jump on the right side, take that out, and then catch the other beast coming in off the left.
Something! irrelevant. What?
Well, that was a crest proc, crest. Because Light City is mad, apparently.
I have to try harder.
Edelgard has enough forehead for the both of us along with Solon. I mean... Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I suppose it's working.
Definitely didn't need the evil Hubert lab. Where would we be without it?
I will prevail.
Completely necessary crit on the one hit point left.
Pretty good, don't you think?
Didn't get strength, that's a nice level.
Not bad.
Alright, good night, Nate. Thanks for watching. Have a good sleep.
Flame Spirit, protect me. You're relentless.
Wrap this over.
Alright. Critting the training version of it.
Thanks for helping.
them tremble.
He had a low bar hit rate, so you can trust him with that. Alright, instead we could probably just jump on this one and this guy will come to us anyway. This guy just outright dies when they get the hit. Pretty fantastic.
We've got to try. As expected.
The double berry crit. I didn't give as much as I had hoped I would. Destroyed.
For Lady Edelgard.
What a jump.
not an option.
Just the one guy, huh? I do want to kill these guys. Actually, I might warp everyone up where a couple of people up on the plateau. That way, I don't spend like 4 turns trekking around the side. Linard's warp range is a little pathetic though.
Yeah, it worked!
This is what I do.
Can't even hurt her.
I owe you one.
Wait, what? I guess he didn't even bother to equip a weapon since he wouldn't deal any damage to her. That's so weird. Oh, never mind, he did afterward. That's still really weird. He didn't bother attacking my city.
Thanks for helping.
This was beneath me.
So this is how it is. I cannot let you live.
You stole the words from my mouth. You lost the moment you failed to kill the professor.
The little guy's being savage.
Am I done yet? No! It's not over?
Now I see the heart of it.
Almost is, Bernie. All you have to do is Tempest Lance someone in the face.
I am terrified by you. Even though an emotion like fear has no place inside me. That means you must be eliminated. To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
Speed? Yay, speed!
We must all do our part.
Am I starting to master this?
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
Oh, really?
It's over. Now, Professor, about your appearance.
Not sure why Caspar was MVP, but whatever. Happened more than once before.
That hair. And those eyes. You remind me of someone. What happened to you? The goddess. I see. Well, I'm happy for you. Your weapon is called the Sword of the Creator, after all. It's no wonder she looks favorably upon you. Just as it was with Saint Saros, no doubt. And just how will you use this new power, Professor?
For the people of the world, for my students, or for myself.
That is so like you to say that. Tell me, if the world, and your students included, were to divide and go to war with each other, what would you do? In that scenario, each side would represent both the world and your students. Who would you... Professor, have you fallen asleep? This must be a side effect of your recent changes. I can't just leave you here. I could try carrying you, but no. I had better call for Hubert.
Really? The guy with like 1/3 your strength score is gonna carry... Alright, whatever.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames
At least in Golden Deer, it made sense to call Hilda because Hilda's the one with the huge strength score, but like, kind of comical here, Edelgard making Hubert do it.
On the swift rivers drift, broken memories alive.
I suppose that also means that when we do Blue Lions, Dimitri's gonna get Danu to do it, which is probably the most appropriate candidate out of all three that can be chosen.
Professor, you must remain still. Everything is all right. There is no need to worry.
Yeah, you're not being too convincing there, Rhea.
Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you. Always. Always and forever.
Alright, we're gonna go over probably about 10-15 minutes since we lost a whole bunch of time to the power outage.
White Cloud.
Just to make sure we get to the calendar.
Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Waiting until she's on death's door is just a golden deer. I don't know if she'll actually tell us anything for Black Eagles.
Rhea, please, talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Setteth, enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seiros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seiros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seiros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students. It is said that when Seiros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seiros, I will be by your side as well. The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. Oh, wow, thanks. So delish. Yep. 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 Wow. Yep. Have you ever cried, Professor? It's hard to imagine you crying.
How are these any reasonable response to that?
You think? Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
And Hanneman's birthday. All the tea, all day, every day.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise. Thank you. Delicious. What? Yes, yes. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
A new path to tread.
Giving you a warning to finish that quest, I guess. Train with the Imperial Army. Funny though that there's not on a listed expiration date. I mean, I guess it would probably, on a first playthrough, it would possibly spoil things, but you know. It's as cool as Enlightened One is. Now we're sticking with Paladin.
What a strange feeling.
Do some certifications. The Dark Bishop has the innate fiendish blow, which is kind of cool, but actually, yeah, I think you almost have to do it with Hubert, because he's like my Scythia, where all of his black magic is actually technically dark magic. The Warlock is about as useless for him as it is for my Scythia, but he has the option of Dark Bishop. Probably going to leave him. Dark Mage for a little bit longer. It is just the one battle, probably the quest battle. All he needs is like 6 attacks. I'll have mastered that. Let's give him the stat boost and have it available so we can change it in the middle of battle activity week. Or weekend. It gives him plus 4 def, plus 3 res, and a hit point. Wow, he was really behind the minimums in quite a few things. I mean, the def's not surprising, but the res and the hit points is a little bit.
I've passed, have I?
It's only 68%. I guess that's like, I should have known that was coming since it stuck with Raphael too. When he was just a 1 rank off. We technically have an entire month to get this trained up before we need to do the story battle around it, or where we'll want it anyway. And apparently we never mastered fighter with him either. How far off is he of that? Macy doesn't have the skill slot. He's 2 points off. He doesn't really have the skill slots open, I guess. But I suppose if I wanted to just go for pure power, we could drop hit points for strength. And then Linhard is not high enough level yet. I guess that's all the certifications we can do for now. Got a rare monster sighting. Did we eat a large fish, which we're gonna miss because we're gonna do the battle instead. Okay, I'm gonna check the quest list again, and that'll be it for that. Well, see what else is on the board. Apparently that's it. All the rest are the DLC stuff that we're gonna ignore for now. Okay, well, I guess that means that what we're gonna end up doing here is we're gonna explore, battle, and explore. Just try to take advantage of faculty training as much as possible. Yeah, all the knights look to be back. Or at least some of them. Yeah, we got Gilbert, we got Shamir. And the usual, so we can train. We're gonna want to do riding and bows. Is like we're only 5 levels off of level 30. And bow knight has some pretty steep requirements. We're probably gonna want to hog the knowledge gem for quite a while longer yet. Alright, well, we have a plan, and I guess hopefully we can get some of the other characters in the houses, or the house, more online. I want to say the Fiendish Blow from Mastering Mage probably stacks with the Dark Bishop Fiendish Blow. I mean, the weapon fair is stacked with each other, so why wouldn't Fiendish Blow? Yeah, I could probably drop axes for strength as well. Cause yeah, he's probably gonna be mostly just using gauntlets from point forward. Granted, I guess he has been using the mace here and there though, so I don't know. I guess I could just have the mages deal with the armors and let him do Siren Fist stuff. Actually, what is this strength one? 22. Yeah, he's so 15 levels behind what Raph was at when he had 28 strength. I think pretty good odds that Casper's gonna have that 28 strength before he's level 30, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me for tonight, but we will be back on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific to do this chapter and see how much further we can push it than that. And wherever we go from there, we'll continue on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific and next Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Ace has enough hit to not need it. I mean, true, but on the other hand, well, I guess armors usually don't have high crit rates, so we might be able to get away with not carrying. Yeah, I guess Casper's luck is good enough that we might not have to care about the loss of crit avoid. That's kind of my main concern a lot of the time, is that I don't want to attack into the enemy when they're gonna get a bunch of listed crit, and unequipping weapon processes and then using that weapon type is a good way to give them listed crit. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, hope to see you Sunday, and have yourselves a good night.